Hi everyone and welcome to today's drama not today. It is the recap for April 7th, 2016. Oh my goodness, I've been watching this way too long. So real fast, a scheduling note for tomorrow. I may be a little bit late because I'm supposed to be working till 3, so the upload probably won't go up until 5 or 6, but I also might be working till 5, so be ready for a late upload tomorrow. Not too late, but latest like 8 o'clock, but potentially around 5:30. So just be prepared for that, and let's get to the recap for the 7th. So I want to say today's, but it's not today. Today's Sunday. All right. So at Ava's place, Ava's coughing. I can relate. And she was dreaming she was covered in blood. Scott, being the amazing bodyguard he is, didn't see who put the dead bird in Ava's bed. And Julian arrives. He wants Scott to run through what had happened. Paul calls Ava. She says she's being threatened, but his phone is on the fritz ever since Anna. So Julian wants to make arrangements for an actual bodyguard, and he thinks Sunny isn't the source of the message. He thinks Sunny is the source of the message. 1 second. I don't know. But she wants to get so Ava wants to get Avery and bring the full weight of the Jerome family on Sunny for for doing this to her. And Julian says that there is no family to back her up. There's no organization. They wash their hands of her. And it wasn't Sunny who put the bird in her bed. It was someone in the organization. So she wants names so she can make them pay. And he's like, with what? Like, you lost everyone. Nobody's there to enforce this for you. So he says, when he left, he didn't snitch on people. So, like, that's why he wasn't a target. And she asks if he's deserting her too. So Ava's going to take Paul's protection because she thinks Paul cares about her. And Julian's not going anywhere. He says she'll just be in more danger if she takes Paul's protection, and Julian's going to take care of this for her. At Julexis's house, Christina has coffee ready for Alexis and asks about her case and her business trip. So Christina says she calls Parker, which is how she knows that Alexis was meeting with Parker. And Alexis admits her mistakes and that she was wrong. So Christina asks what happened, and Alexis tells her her planned speech to Parker went out the window, and Christina's like, "You're just causing more trouble." And Alexis is like, "No, Parker set me straight, so to speak." So Alexis says Christina presented herself differently, and clearly Alexis didn't truly know her, and she says Christina can always rely on her, and she's sorry and asks for forgiveness. And Christina says she pulled away, so it's not entirely on Alexis, and she also says that sometimes it's hard to talk to her, and she's confused and scared and doesn't know how she'll end up. And Alexis says they can be confused together, and Christina's not sure if she's ready to tell Sunny, but for right now, Christina and Alexis are back on good terms and everything's good. At Sunny's place, Paul is there to talk to Carly. He wants some Carlos. Oh, he wants to let her know that his office is doing everything in their power to find Carlos. I don't know what I was writing. So at Anna's place, Anna's on the phone. She's packing up, and Sunny's at the door. So apparently the bug was damaged and they couldn't get a location. And Anna thinks Sunny is going to kill Carlos. So Sunny goes over the other benefits to him if Carlos is brought in alive, like Julian being out of his life and being out of Alexis's life would be better for him. And Anna still has doubts if he can control himself, and he's like, well, can you? So he's going to charter a plane, and they're going to go together, and she says under her breath something about, oh, and they say crime doesn't pay. Yeah, exactly, right, Anna? So someone rings the bell. It's Paul. Sunny leaves, and Paul asks why Sunny was there. So Paul's going to tell Anna, apparently, who she can and can't have in her house. He's such a loser. And Paul thinks that her and Sunny are hunting Carlos. So Anna denies being in cahoots with Sunny, and she intends to see Julian in prison. And Paul wants her to just leave it alone, and she's going to live in truth or die, and not die a liar. I would call her dramatic, but I'm just feeling the drama today, to be quite honest with you. Back at Sunny's place, Sunny tells Carly he's leaving and she wants him to send Max. She says the kids and his family need him. So she also says that he doesn't know what he's walking into, which I kind of got to agree with her there. And he says he has to do this for Duke's family. And she's like, well, what about your family? So Sunny doesn't think Ava will take Avery again, and he's got to do this. Sam, oh my goodness, right? So they wake up together. They're so happy. There's no more tiptoeing around each other. And Sam says it'll be news when people find out they're together. And he's like, really? People will care? And I'm like, yes, a lot of people care. This person cares. So they're starting fresh, not starting over. And I really like that. So Sam gets in the shower and there's a knock at the door. It's Carly. Jason says he can't come with her because he's in the middle of something. And then Sam comes in the room. No, end scene. Already? This one was so short. Okay. So Julian meets with Hammer and threatens the people who didn't back off Ava. And Julian tells him to go back to the organization and give the order to back off Ava. And he's officially back in charge. So do with that what you will. See, no one's going to believe he was ever out, though. Ava fires Scott, and he's like, don't get your kids any pets because he's a jerk. But she's a jerk too. Everyone is. I don't like anyone today. I'm just kidding. I've had a long day. I cleaned a garage today, okay? Anyway, so Sunny comes downstairs. Carly's gone. She may have left a note. I'm not sure. Misha's head was in the way, so you tell me. Carly apologizes to Jason for interrupting. And he says that, no, she says that Sunny needs him. And Paul is going to turn Anna into the police to protect her from herself. And she attacks him with a washcloth. And he's out cold. Like, she covered his mouth with the washcloth and his nose. So he's, yeah. I love Anna. I really do. She's awesome. All right. That is it for the 7th of General Hospital, which means the next one's the 8th, which I think is the last one. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to be uploading these at 7:20 because the upload goes a lot faster. I think you might have noticed that the first one I did took like an hour and the second one only took like 10 minutes. So I'm going to do that from now on. Well, for tonight. For normally it's whatever. But all right, I'm going to get to Friday's episode and I will see you in like 5 minutes. Bye.